So, God just gave me a vision, and this vision was so intense, and it was so life changing that God told me to stop what I was doing to make this video. But so I'm just gonna move real fast because I actually do have a client. I actually had to stop what I was doing because I was getting ready to go in. But this is God gave me a vision, and so I was listening to this guy talk about hell, and he was saying that he was talking about how God brought him up and let him go down into hell so that he can experience hell. And so he was talking about his experience there. And so right as I'm listening, I had a vision, and I envisioned my child. I envisioned Malin. I envisioned her going into the ocean. She was going into the ocean, and she was, just playing, just innocently playing. And it's so crazy because this vision was so quick. It probably was like maybe 30 seconds, not even. But she was, playing in the ocean and, just kind of, drifting away, just playing around. And a shark grabbed her. A shark grabbed her and pulled her up under the water. And I see her, her going up. Oh my God. I see her, trying to get up. I see her trying to get up, and this shark is just pulling her down. And so then when I see her, I try to come, and I try to get into the water to come and try to save her. But it seemed like the closer I got to her, the further away she got, the further away she drifted, the further away, the more she got pulled down, to a point where I just felt hopeless. To a point where I felt hopeless, a point where I felt like I couldn't save my child, to a point where I felt like I had to give up. I just had to, just like, okay, my child is dead. And so just as soon as I got that vision, I immediately just tried to no, I don't want that to happen. I don't want to think about it anymore. But immediately, right after that, God said to me, he said, this is how I feel. This is how I feel watching my children dwell and live in sin. Oh my God, my God, my God, my God, my God. A sense of hopelessness to the point where you have to just allow them to just do whatever it is that they're going to do. You have to allow them to just go ahead and live in sin. Go ahead and do what you're going to do, because the more and more you try to reach out to them, the more and more you try to show love to them, the more and more you try to show good and try to pour grace on their life, try to give them everything that they need, provide for them, they still want to, they still choose to go the opposite way and go the other way. And yeah, of course, my baby, she couldn't help the fact that, that she had got consumed by this shark or whatever it is. It was pulling her up under the water and pulling her further and further away. But sometimes we can help it. Sometimes we can't help it. Sometimes it's about the things that we see, about the things that we hear. I made a video this morning about the Leviathan spirit, and there's things that open us up to those different spirits, and we begin to be consumed with them. And so I just wanted to give you that vision and that revelation. God, oh my God, my God, my God, my God, my God. God wants to save somebody's life on today. God wants to save somebody. He wants somebody to be saved. He wants somebody to realize that the world is not better than what God can give you, and that hell is real. The enemy is real. But your God is even bigger. Your God is even realer. And he's a deliverer. He's a healer. He's a way maker. He's a provider. And anything that you need from him, any rescuing that you need, all you have to do is reach out to him, because he's available and he's wanting your hand. He's wanting you to come to him. He's wanting you to live a saved, sanctified, and holy lifestyle. He's wanting you to live that. He's wanting you to have that. And he's willing and he's able to give that to you. So don't be consumed by the enemy, because the enemy is going to take you further and further away from God, to a point where he's going to have to just let you go. He's giving you free will, and he wants you to choose him. God bless you.